Hi, I'm Robert, K4VL. I wanted to show you an antenna mount I made. It's not a new one. It's been marketed before commercially. It was called the Octopus Antenna. It's not available anymore on the market, so I thought I'd make my own and just see how it was to make. So this is the mount here. As you see, it's got a octagon-shaped box with 3/8 by 24 connectors on it. 4 of them are connected to the center pin of the SO239, which is in the bottom, and 4 of them are electrically grounded to the box. As you can see, the top of the box is an octagon shape, and it has 4 screws holding the lid on. Inside you'll see I have 4 of these connectors wired together to the center conductor, soldered to the center conductor of the SO239. And the other 4 are just bolted directly to, without insulators, to the box itself. Now, after building this antenna mount, I realized why they quit manufacturing them. It cost me about $70 to build this. And then the person who bought it would have to buy 8 hamstick antennas. And they're not cheap. I did cheap out by buying the ones that they sell from Intellitron at Gigaparts, so that saved me some money. This is my flagpole. I had intended to put it up in my yard, but I decided it made a better antenna mount. This is a mount I had made. I know you can buy these commercially, but I had this made locally just so it fit my truck without having an adapter in it. All I do is take my flagpole and slide down in it and then tighten up the bolts on the sides. There it is, and all that's left is to put the antennas on it. What I failed to explain earlier is you have 2 antennas for each band. One goes on the side that's wired to the center conductor. The other goes on the side that's hooked up to the ground. They go across from each other directly. And there it is, fully assembled. You can put 4 different bands on here. I chose 10, 15, 20, and 40 meters. Now with a 10-meter band, I can tune 12, so that gives me 5 bands I can use off this one antenna without changing anything at all. And here it is, fully assembled and fully extended. And here you can see the SWR sweep for 10 meters. It's 1.2 across the band. I'm testing at 28,500. You can see at 15 meters, the SWR starts to rise rapidly, but I can tune that with the tuner inside the radio. And here we go at 20 meters. At 24,250, it's 1.22. And you can see the dip at 7,200, which is everybody's favorite frequency. It's 1.5. Anything else from there I can tune out with the antenna tuner on the radio. This is my POTA box. Everything I need for an activation is inside this box, except for that big antenna up there. I carry everything else right here. In the top here, I have some tools that I need, connectors and stuff. Inside here, I have parts to my radio, my microphone, my power cord, all that I need for activation. In here, I carry my spool antenna, my ground radios if I need a vertical antenna. If I take this here off, I get inside here. The control head stays to my TS480. Inside the box is the transceiver. I even have digital capabilities. On this side of the box, I've got the microphone connector. This is the control head connector. On this side of the box, I have the microphone connector, USB for digital, and a USB for connecting the computer to the radio. Down here, I have power connectors that go to the battery and to the transceiver. Plug the microphone in. Plug the transceiver in. Give me some more cable real quick. One important thing I forgot to go over with you when showing you my POTA box was the bottom box. And inside of here is my 100 amp hour LiFePO battery. You see on the back wall I've got lugs for charging. On the side I've got USB A port. I've got a 12 volt cigarette lighter plug and a switch down here that powers it on and then powers it off. These port plugs here are what I use to power the radio. I try to use Anderson power poles and I have no luck with them, so I chose these plugs here. And power on a radio. What I didn't show you on the back, and you might can see it from here, I have two antenna ports, one for each antenna port on the radio. And now I'm radioactive. I don't know what you're doing, but you got a good signal in Tennessee.
Yeah, does it sound alright? I think I'm losing a little bit of watts here, but KI4YTV in Alabama.
Okay, yeah, this is Kilo 4 Victor Lima up in Tennessee. I just tuning around, making a video showing an antenna I built and showing my POTA box. And I heard John here wanted to say good morning or good afternoon and let you know you're sounding good up here.
Yeah, I only do about 1,000 watts. I don't know, maybe the power's down. I'll give it a couple days, but I had to repair the amp, so I guess it's working all right.
And there you have it. That's my POTA setup. I'll try different antennas. I've got a vertical I put up. I've got you saw my antenna inside the box. I've got that one. I'll try different things to see what I can do. And anyway, thanks for watching. Give me a like if you like it. If you don't, leave me a nasty comment. I hear those all the time too. So either way, POTA on.